Coming to you from Germany this week, Nokia World intros new phones, Panasonic shows off a new camera, and 3D TVs are already a trend at the IFA Consumer Electronics Show. All that news and more as we're on location for this week's World Tech Update. Thanks for joining us here on World Tech Update. I'm Nick Barber. This week we're coming to you from the IFA Consumer Electronics Show in Berlin, and we'll start our news with one of the first trends to emerge here at the show, 3D TV and imaging. Sony kicked off the show by promising a 3D Bravia TV, VAIO laptop, and Blu-ray disc player for 2010.
Today, 3D is clearly on its way to the mass market. As with high definition a few years back, there are a variety of issues yet to be addressed. But the 3D train is on the track, and we at Sony are ready to drive it home.
But Sony wasn't the only company to back 3D. Panasonic also said it will start shipping products during next year. The company showed 3D content on a 103-inch prototype plasma TV. Movies, sports, and computer games are the applications that will benefit most from being viewed in 3D. And while there are a growing number of movies in the format, generally the amount of content is small. Rival TV maker Sharp said it plans to wait and see what content develops before taking a similar leap.
And then we have already announced, 3D displays about 2 years ago. Well, not for ready for TV yet, because we don't know, and we are a little bit, let's say earlier, I believe, in terms of the contents of the 3D itself.
Sasaoka said he expects consumers will pay a premium of around 30% for TV sets with 3D technology. Here at the show, Panasonic showed off its latest digital camera that it announced earlier this week in Japan. The DMC GF1 is based on the Micro Four Thirds system standard, which means it has a similar performance capability of a digital SLR, but in a more compact size. The Micro Four Thirds standard allows for interchangeable lenses, but eliminates the need for a reflexive mirror found in SLRs, thus reducing the body size. Right behind the lens is a 12.1 megapixel image sensor that provides both a live preview and captures the image. Because the live view shows what's coming through the lens, it's possible to adjust settings such as the shutter speed and see what effect they'll have on the final image before the picture is taken. The camera can shoot up to 60 frames per second full live view images. It can also record 720p high-def video in AVC HD Lite, the company's video codec. It will launch in Japan on September 18th and will be priced just under 90,000 yen, or about $975 US. Not too far from here in Berlin, Stuttgart, Germany played host to Nokia World this week. The company announced the N97 Mini, a slightly smaller version of the existing N97, as well as the X6. The X6 will be Nokia's new flagship music phone when it ships during the fourth quarter. It will cost 450 euro. Users who buy the phone will get a bundle of free downloadable music. Nokia's comes with music, whether they like it or not, which adds to the cost. With other phones, Nokia charges for the music bundle as an optional extra. The Symbian S60-based device has a widescreen-shaped 3.2-inch display and a 5-megapixel camera with a dual LED flash. Its 32-gig built-in memory is the only way to store data since it lacks a card slot for external memory. We have a couple items for you in our news in brief this week. We'll start with Gmail, which is back online after a nearly 2-hour outage this week. The service was out for the majority of its tens of millions of users worldwide on Tuesday, and according to the official Gmail blog, a traffic jam on the company's servers was to blame. Google will spend the next 2 weeks making changes and improving reliability to keep the Gmail problem from happening again. eBay has reached an agreement to sell a 65% stake in its Skype internet telephony, video conferencing, and instant messaging unit for $1.9 billion in cash to an investor group led by Silver Lake. The deal, which is expected to close in this year's fourth quarter, puts Skype's value at $2.75 billion. Let's now turn to Beijing, where on Monday, China Mobile showed off phones from Dell, Lenovo Mobile, and other companies that run the carrier's mobile OS. The Dell O phone, which a sign said was a prototype, is a 2G handset and has a 3.5-inch touchscreen. Applications on the phone include China Mobile's instant messaging client, a mobile email service, and a search feature. The O phone OS is based on and compatible with Google's Android. Dell has not confirmed any mobile plans in China. The company has only said that it's in mobile product development with China Mobile and has not announced when any device will be available. A Taiwanese research group unveiled a PID, or personal internet device, on Thursday made from WiMAX chips. It has a reference board that runs a version of Google's Android OS that was tweaked for PIDs. The device mimics what Intel has tried to popularize with its MID, or mobile internet device idea. Mobile devices similar to smartphones, but made for internet use and not phone calls. Another difference is that PIDs use microprocessors from ARM Holdings instead of Intel. This PID was developed by Industrial Technology Research Institute in Taiwan, and according to them, it's designed as a mobile multimedia device with high-def video capabilities. Well, that's our show. Thanks for joining us here on World Tech Update. We just scratched the surface, so we'll be back here next week. We hope you join us. As we head out, we'll leave you with some shots of the show. I'm Nick Barber, and for all of us here at the IDG News Service, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next week.